If everything you love were taken from you tomorrow, your status, your money, your comfort, who would remain? If suffering knocked at your door tonight, would it find a man or an excuse? I am Cato, and I will teach you how to become unbreakable. You want to know why it is you, and only you, who stands between yourself and the man you ought to become. It is not your past. It is not your circumstances. It is not your lack of opportunity. It is the part of you that prefers comfort over growth. Stay, and I will show you how to defeat it. You ask for strength, yet you curse resistance. You ask for courage, yet you flee from fear. Pain and suffering are not curses placed upon a man of great character. They are the forge in which he is shaped. A life without hardship creates a fragile spirit. The first storm will reveal what comfort tried to hide. When hardship comes, do not ask, "Why me?" Ask, "What is this making me?" The fire is not there to burn you. It is there to refine you. There is a strange freedom in wanting nothing. The more you crave approval, pleasure, validation, the more the world owns you. But when you require nothing, no one can control you. If you do not need praise, insults cannot wound you. If you do not worship comfort, loss cannot humiliate you. Discipline your desires and you reclaim your power. Do not judge your past decisions with the clarity you possess today. The man you were acted with the knowledge he had. Condemning him is weakness. Extract the lesson. Correct the belief. Advance. Growth demands responsibility, not self-hatred. Be ruthless in improvement, but intelligent in reflection. The only way out is through. You cannot escape fear. You cannot bypass pain. Avoidance is a slow death. You fear the conversation, have it. You fear the risk, take it. You fear the truth, speak it. Courage is not comfort. Courage is action in spite of discomfort. What are you so afraid of? Look at what you have already endured. Heartbreak, rejection, failure, embarrassment, and yet you stand. The mind exaggerates future suffering and forgets past survival. There is nothing coming that you are incapable of facing. The greatest kindness you can offer yourself is transformation, not indulgence, not excuses. If you loved yourself, you would demand more from yourself. You would refuse to remain average. You would reject weakness. The highest form of self-respect is discipline. The mind becomes heavy when it tries to carry what it cannot change. The past is immovable. Other people's opinions are uncontrollable. Events beyond your reach are irrelevant to your authority. Control your thoughts. Control your actions. Control your character. Release the rest. You are absolutely capable of creating the life you cannot stop thinking about. The vision exists because the capacity exists. What you lack is not talent. It is sustained action. Break the dream into daily discipline. Act, persist, adjust, continue. The true weight of a man is the gap between who he is and who he knows he should be. That restlessness you feel, that dissatisfaction, that quiet frustration is the awareness of unrealized potential. Close the gap. Keep your word. Build habits. Align action with ambition. If you knew you were 100 failures away from your goal, you would celebrate each attempt. You would welcome every rejection. You would count every setback as progress. Failure is instruction. Failure is training. Only quitting is defeat. A hungry stomach, an empty wallet, and a broken heart can teach you more than comfort ever will. Hunger builds gratitude. Poverty builds creativity. Heartbreak builds depth. Hardship is a severe teacher, but an honest one. We are all one accident, one diagnosis, one unexpected letter away from a completely different life. So stay humble. Take nothing for granted. Arrogance assumes permanence. Wisdom understands fragility. Burn it all down. I will build it higher. Because the kingdom is not around me, it lives inside of me. If what you built was weak, destroy it. If your habits are corrupt, end them. If your identity is fragile, reconstruct it. Nothing external can ruin a man whose character stands firm. What a privilege it is to be tired from work you once prayed for. What a privilege to feel overwhelmed by growth you once desired. Do not complain about the weight of progress. Carry it with pride. Start by doing what is necessary, then what is possible, and suddenly you are doing the impossible. Master small disciplines. Repeat them daily. Greatness is not dramatic. It is consistent. The weak seek revenge. The strong seek peace. The wise seek distance. Your energy is valuable. Do not waste it on retaliation. Direct it toward elevation. The further a society drifts from truth, the more it will hate those who speak it. Speak it anyway. Stand anyway. Integrity does not bend to popularity. I am Cato. I chose virtue over comfort, discipline over indulgence, character over approval. The battle is not outside you. It is within you. Conquer yourself, and no force on earth can conquer you. You live in the most comfortable age in history, and yet you complain the most. Comfort has not made you strong. It has made you fragile. When a man is never tested, he begins to believe he is powerful. But the first inconvenience reveals how weak his discipline truly is. You say you do not have time, but you surrender hours to distraction. You hold a device in your hand that steals your focus, and then you wonder why you cannot build anything meaningful. Attention is power, and you are giving yours away freely. You blame the world for your stagnation, the economy, your parents, your past. But the truth is simpler and more brutal. You avoid what is uncomfortable. Growth lives on the other side of discomfort, and you retreat every time you feel resistance. You compare your beginning to another man's victory. You measure your worth in applause and followers. But what you envy is often illusion, and what you neglect is your own discipline. Validation is a weak substitute for character. You say you want success, yet you negotiate with your alarm clock. You say you want respect, yet you cannot command your own impulses. If you cannot govern yourself, you are not oppressed. You are undisciplined. Your mind is overstimulated and undertrained. You consume more than you create. You scroll more than you build. And slowly, without noticing, you become passive in your own life. A man who does not direct his attention will be directed by others. You fear silence, because in silence you hear the truth. You hear the gap between who you are and who you could be. Noise protects you from self-confrontation, but it also protects your weakness. Discipline is not punishment. It is liberation. When you train your body, you strengthen your will. When you keep your word to yourself, you rebuild trust in your own character. Every small act of discipline repairs the authority you have lost over your life. Do one thing every day that you do not want to do. That is how you reclaim command. Comfort will never expand you. Voluntary hardship will. Wake before distraction wakes you. Control your morning before the world controls your mind. The first hour of your day determines whether you lead yourself or react to everything around you. Train your body, not for vanity, for resilience. Physical weakness seeps into mental weakness. When your body obeys you, your mind follows. Speak the truth, even when it costs you approval. A man who edits himself for applause slowly erases his integrity. Respect earned through honesty lasts longer than approval gained through performance. At night, examine yourself, not with shame, with precision. Ask, where was I weak? Where did I hesitate? Where did I choose comfort over growth? Awareness without correction is useless. Reflection must lead to action. Stop waiting to feel ready. Readiness is a myth invented by hesitation. Action creates clarity. Movement builds confidence. If you wait for certainty, you will remain exactly where you are. The republic of your soul is in disorder. Your impulses rule you. Your distractions command you. Your fears vote louder than your reason. Restore order. Let discipline be the law. Let character be the authority. No one is coming to save you. Not a mentor, not a government, not luck. The distance between you and the man you ought to become will not close itself. You must close it. Daily, deliberately, relentlessly. Conquer your impulses. Conquer your fear. Conquer your comfort. When you rule yourself, the world loses its power over you. And when that day comes, you will not need motivation. You will have mastery.